butt cheeks too. Oh fuck! I forgot to light the show joint.
Butt cheeks are being held.
It happens that way sometimes.
Hey,
look at that. We're looking for. Welcome back, everybody. What you watching live? That's right, live, people. Why? Because we ain't got shit else to do on a Monday night but be here for you guys. We got talking trailer trash. Right? I don't know. Who's watching what? Followed up by Flix Not to Miss with E.T. Damn it, man, it made me cry again. Every time I watch this movie, I bawl like I'm 8 years old all over again. I don't understand. No, E.T., don't die. Well, that's what's happening on What You Watching tonight. So we're here. You're there. I'm one of the hosts of this mess, the Reverend Jeff Kelly. That's me in the cowboy hat here. Over there is Mr. I'm going to knock shit over and make a whole bunch of noise in the middle of the announcement. Wes Losner.
Hello,
doing,
hello, people.
Out there in the third seat, warming up tonight, Mr. Brockmeyer now narrates his life. Cole Wilmes, how you doing there, chill?
I am doing absolutely fantastic.
Wilmes, I don't understand how that all computes, but hey, this is what I got to say.
Mostly, I hate wearing condoms. Why wear a saddle when you like to feel the horse? Because some horses, they have gonorrhea.
That's right, because some horses, they have the gonorrhea. Wesley, I see you're hanging out with Lucille this week. She's always in the house. Lucille, how you doing there, sweetheart? You know, we love you, baby. Never a dull time with Lucille in the house.
Never.
Hey, let's get up for a little bit of talking trailer trash. This is what we're talking about. Well, Wonder Woman, the final trailer has finally hit, and it's actually looking like a movie I might want to see now. I'm kind of getting used to, you know, this chick as a woman, even though whatever. It's starting to look like a movie I might want to see.
After you see this, you're gonna say she is the best Wonder Woman ever, and
I hope so.
I would bang. I really
hope that's the case. I really do. Every Wonder Woman sucks balls. Well, we gotta wait till June now. But you know, one the pray for it with TV, and if it was on, it was my daddy loved him. So Linda Carter. Moving around. I don't know if you guys have caught any of the trailers for this yet. Story of the Navy soldiers leaving from just being wrecked by the Germans in the sea, where they call the civilian boats to come and rescue them. It's a wow. I don't even. It's probably worse than Saving Private Ryan at the beginning. However, it's going to be a fantastic war movie. Like Hacksaw Ridge made you want to rip your. This one's probably going to make you want to rip your eyes out with just the pure gore that's involved with it. So check here like clowns. Yep, not me. Oh God, I hate clowns. Start to disappear in the town of Derry, Maine. The neighborhood children unite together to face Pennywise, an evil clown whose history of centuries and 27 years ago back to the 90s. So, you know, that's kind of creepy. They're bringing it back
down here, Jeffrey.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm not afraid of clowns. I think all clowns should die. So, clown to get in front of me and figure out what happens. It's not my fault.
I've never found it in general to be scary, especially the Tim Curry one. Do you have Prince Albert in a jar? You do? You better let him out.
All right, Blade Runner 2049. That's right. That's the last on talking trailer trash. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of reboots. 30 years
I don't
after
think
the
it's a
events
reboot.
of the first one.
It is
the
a
new
sequel.
Blade Runner. LAPD officer K. Ryan Gosling unearths a long buried secret that has the potential to plunge what's left of society into anarchy. I guess it is a sequel. Some later. At least they're not trying to, make Harrison Ford pull the part off again. What did you think of this one, Wes?
He's in it. He's the same character he was in the first one. It's just there's the new Blade Runner. But yeah, I mean, if you like the first Blade Runner, you're probably going to dig this one.
So, I don't know. Blade Runner was never really one of my favorite movies. Blasphemy! The Reverend doesn't like Blade Runner. Dalton didn't say that. I said it wasn't one of my. I'd rather watch Mad Max over Blade Runner.
How dare you, Rev? Shame on you!
I know. A bunch of Australians over a bunch of weirdo, whatever. But that's where that one's at. And this one's coming out here soon as well, but not until October. So this was the first trailer. There will be lots more talk about Blade Runner as the months move. This is a show called What You Watching, and that's usually what we ask. Hey, Wes, what you watching?
The first movie was Backcountry. And it's a pretty fucking dope-ass fucking movie. I dig it. There's a chick from some show I watched, and it's what can happen to you going out in the woods and fucking around with some fucked up bears, and it's gruesome. Let me tell you.
How fucked up are the bears though?
Oh, are
they like on crystal meth?
They're assholes. Let me tell you.
They messed up bears. They're asshole bears. That's right. Oh, mind bears.
Definitely worth a watch for sure. Because it's
just we said, I'm gonna get lost in the woods for 3 days. If you don't find me, you're gonna find that 10-acre fire, and that's gonna drive old fuzzy bear there the hell off. You feel me? He ain't gonna be chasing me, but one day, if I gotta light the woods on fire and sit in the middle of the flames, he ain't coming after me no more. Silly about that kind of stuff. I'm lost in the woods for a week. Why ain't you light the shit on fire? You'd only been out there for 3 days.
Yeah. This movie is pretty fucking
truth, though. You know what I mean? I haven't had the time to sit down and watch this. I'm not real big keen on bear attack movies since that Grizzly Man movie. That was enough. You know what I mean? That was Close Encounter with Bears enough. Now we're getting black bears going to eat us too, especially when I spend a lot of time in black bear country. All right, second up, we were watching the Zombie. 3 Scots on the eve of their last campout discover the true meaning of friendship when they attempt to save their town from a zombie outbreak.
I thought it was a fun zombie movie. They did good. The kids were good actors.
Killing zombies was the fun part of it.
Yeah, the Scoutmaster, how he kept on coming into play was funny. I think they did good with this movie. It's definitely a good zombie comedy like Zombieland. That probably it doesn't get a whole lot of shout out because I didn't hear about this movie ever. I just found it.
Really, when it was coming out, I saw it all over the place.
Yeah, I didn't see very much of it either.
I kind of skipped over when it first came out, but yeah, I've actually when we started doing What You Watching, I actually caught it one night when we were going through Netflix, and it was on there. But I dig it for sure. Like I said, the kids make it worth the while. They're actually decent. They're better actors than the adults in it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
At least.
Wow, that's rare.
So. Yeah, it is. It usually is because teeth fish, don't do that. Teeth fish. That was Dana Plato from friggin' Different Strokes, for God's sakes. All right. And finally, wrapping it up for the old Western night, Juan of the Dead. A group of soldiers face an army of zombies, and media claim the living dead are dissidents revolting against the government. Yeah. So this is Shaun of the Dead. Instead of being in England, it's in Cuba.
Yeah, so you have to read subtitles. The dreaded subtitles, because it is in Spanish.
Spanish?
Yes.
Oh, somebody.
Wait, what? I have to read this movie? Aww.
But it
Estos
is
muertos
hilarious.
si quieren, chico.
It's one of my favorite zombie movies. I have it on DVD, Blu-ray. You know, like I got it right when I heard about it coming out because the same people that made Shaun of the Dead are connected with making this one. So it's dope. It's funny as hell. You know, you just gotta look at it as Cuban humor because they make a lot of jokes about what's going on with Cuba and stuff like that. So, but it's definitely worth a watch.
And
And
from
so
2011 that I haven't seen that I need to catch up on.
no, it's good. So that's what I've been watching. Collier,
Yes.
what you watching?
What have I been watching?
Slow.
Started out with a little bit of
Brockmire,
a famed Major League Baseball announcer who suffers an embarrassing and very public meltdown live on the air after discovering his beloved wife's serial infidelity. He decides to reclaim his career and love in a life of a small town a decade later. The Brockmire. I talked him into it because it's like the funniest show on TV.
Because Rev talks endlessly about how Brockmire narrates his life now. And he held me at gunpoint saying, Collier, you're going to have to watch this movie. I might have exaggerated that a little bit, but still.
Just a little bit. What are you thinking of it so far? I mean, you're like the black dude that's in this movie. You have zero clue about baseball.
Actually, no. I used to watch baseball
all
the time when I was up until 6th grade. So I used to collect baseball cards and all of that. So I'm not totally like the black kid.
All right.
But I'm definitely more into it for the humor.
Politically stricken down now, boy. I'm gonna be African American. I don't know.
Oh no! Please have mercy on me, the peace and police.
To episode 6 at this point, and they are fantastic. Hank Azaria, Amanda Peet, Jackson Williams is the little black fellow that we're talking about, and he deserves one of the top 3 billings in this show because it's really is that funny. And then after that, you were watching
Samurai Jack. Yeah, they finally got the 5th season up after 10 years of a hiatus after being canceled, and now they brought it back to finish it up. So it's finally over. We're finally gonna see Jack kill Aku.
Is it finally over?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna be so pissed if it's not over. Because that means
it looks like you waited
10 fucking years.
Yeah, you waited 13 years for this season to happen. You know, that it was on Cartoon Network. I have not watched any of them yet. So, and then you finished it all out with
finally getting around to watching Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm one of those schmucks that only watched it until now when the second one came out. Because I was a lazy
Marvel man watcher.
Well, you know what? I'm more of a DC guy anyway, so I'm sitting here. I'm begrudging Marvel for being DC comics. I just want my good DC stuff, man. Okay, man.
That's a fact,
Marvel. I want good DC stuff. Why you gotta be so?
I was like, hey, we need to make $100 million next quarter. How do we do that? Hey, let's release a movie. DC goes, we need to lose $26 million this quarter. What do we do? Superman versus Batman. All right, let's try it. I'm
one of the few assholes that's like, I sort of like it. I kind of like it, guys. Come on, ain't that bad? Yeah. Also, I'm one of those guys that's like, hey, Civil War wasn't that great.
No, Civil War sucked.
You're out of your gourd. But that was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy was good, though. It was really good. It's probably one of my favorite Marvel movies. I noticed that it's usually the ones that are the more obscure, oddball ones that are the really good ones that I like. Like, I really like Doctor Strange, and I liked Guardians of the Galaxy.
I am Groot.
We are.
So that's what Cole was watching.
So Rev, hey, Rev, Rev, are you listening?
Yeah.
What are you watching? What are you watching?
Hey, that's a good question. Of course, it was May, the beginning of the week, so it was May the 4th be with this week. So, of course, the old Reverend here watched like every Star Wars movie he could get his hands on. From the crappy prequels that aren't that crappy. Wes and I have talked about that. I like the prequels for what they are. I thought the little kid that played Anakin in the first one wasn't that bad of an actor. I don't know why everybody was so hard on him. Although I don't like the douche that plays Anakin in the second and third one, but whatever. Lots of people do. But so literally for like days, Star Wars is on again. I gotta stay up and watch this. I'm on like 90 hours of Star Wars at this point. Yeah, then I took a sleep. There was a movie coming out of the watch, so of course now I'm watching everything else. I'm watching the Avengers. I'm watching Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Puny God.
Like everything's on, Like every Marvel movie you can imagine is just Captain America 1, 2. They didn't have the third one on. It was crazy with the Marvel movies that were on TV. So Cole and I decided we'd get down this weekend and see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume. Yeah, go see it like now. Like shut this off.
Like right now.
And go see it. Like right now. Like if you're watching and you have the opportunity that you shut this off and go watch that. No, we're not going to ruin it for you.
The only thing
decided that next Friday or next Monday.
The only thing I'll say is, Rev, you look like Mary Poppins.
Say it.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Where's for you? Oh yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. And y'all ain't been looking. Y'all been staring at Wes digging at his eyeball this whole time. I'm
Seriously?
so sorry. I haven't been.
Wow, bro.
That's totally my bad.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Now that's what everybody's been watching. Hey, audience, what you watching?
You're watching Wes digging his eyeball for 25 minutes.
Woo! There.
That's because we're nothing but professionals here on what you're watching. You can count on that. The jokes were as funny, if not funnier, than Volume 1. It was as fun. The character still grew on you. Everything about Volume 1 that was good is Volume 2 plus some. Broke a couple of times. I uttered "you mother effer" in this movie. So, I mean, it really is that shocking at times. It's like, oh, you mother. So, just saying, go check it out. And we're going to do this next Monday on.
So stay tuned for our spoiler-filled review next Monday. Okay,
that's
guys?
right. Next Monday. If you haven't seen it by next Monday, you're not a fan. Show on you.
So screw you.
Right. We don't care about you because you're not important. Wow. Hey, sorry about that, fans. Hey, if you're a fan of people digging in their eyeballs, this episode of What You're Watching is definitely up for you. I am so sorry, Wes. Honestly, my man, I try not to do that. There's 3 of us in here, and I clicked on the wrong box, and that's how all that happened. But hey, you got to hear it from us. Hey, you know what? We're gonna give shout outs to the fans that are watching out there. Don't worry, there's only like 6 of them. So it's not like a whole lot of people were watching it doing it.
Yet. We'll get millions of people watching and we'll bring you back.
Let's see here, who's
like,
hanging out?
Let's dig your eyeball out again.
Watch it hang out. Well, there's to be
in the place to be.
Out of it. Mr. B. Dean Cooper. Now batting third, playing center field, Mr. Kurt Harris. Sam Squanch Rivera's hanging out in the house with us tonight.
Man,
and there's
down with the fucking Sam Squanch.
Gary and Whitney. They're hanging out there. The stuff all over the country. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Let's see here. That's just about their Squatch Box. And, of course, Christopher. He's hanging out, listening to what you're watching tonight. How you doing there? And that's just about who's out there tonight. I don't really see anybody else that I may have missed, to be honest with you. So there's our 5 fans watching.
And we love every one of you guys.
Absolutely. So tonight we wanted to talk about, what was it? The extra-testicle. Oh,
yes,
extraterrestrial. I keep getting that messed up. Yeah, extra-testicle.
That was a totally different movie, Rev.
E.T.
That's the one I watched, so I hope we're talking about it.
Yeah, we didn't watch the extra-testicle.
Was it starring Cheech Marin and part of the movie Sweet Dreams?
Oh, my.
So I was actually wrong. I thought that this happened in Las Vegas, but apparently it didn't really happen anywhere. Even the creators of the movie admit that whatever these places look like are all fictitious.
Aha!
Exactly. Because the beginning of the movie, they're up in the Redwoods. There's a spaceship landed in the field, and these alien beings are out exploring the area. And
see, that's why I was always confused when you said this took place in Las Vegas, because I was just like Redwoods, and I was like, well, when I was in Las Vegas, like
they inserted in the back of the Redwoods through the green screen was literally the view of Las Vegas from Boulder, Nevada. So that's why I knew the layout of Las Vegas below and what it was supposed to look like. But anyhow, yeah, apparently they filmed it in the Redwood. And little E.T. is off trying to collect him a specimen, because inside their ship, you know, they got all these living trees, and yeah, he's looking for a pine specimen.
Oh my!
Did you notice that? He was literally killing a pine tree. He dug it up out of the ground, roots from the ground. I watched him do it. My own 2 eyes. I watched him.
All he has to do is stick his little glowing finger.
Especially since in the behind-the-scenes stuff, they say that E.T.'s a plant, so he's committing plant murder right now.
E.T.'s a plant.
Yeah.
He's also a member of the Senate in
Yeah.
Star Wars.
He's a Jedi,
He's a member of the Galactic Senate. Well, at least there's representation of his kinds in the Galactic Senate. But how is he a plant? He has a beating heart.
Oh, it's just I loaded up on a bunch of fun facts for the behind-the-scenes stuff before the show, and they went into how they.
Who says it's a plant? The guy that wrote the
story himself said that they drew a lot of reference from plant stuff too. When they were designing ET, when it was like when they were designing the inside, the effects people and Spielberg agreed to draw some reference from plants and stuff. The
inside of what?
When his heart starts glowing and you see all of his internal organs. Go watch the making of and you'll see it right there.
I don't understand. Why would it be a plant? It's a creature from out of, well, like I said, you know, they could be made out of methane, and every time you fart, a new alien's born. So, okay. Yeah. We got plant tea here on the on the Earth. Oh, there's another alien born.
You're going to learn a lot of fun facts here on what you're watching, okay? Like E.T.'s a fucking plant.
Like E.T.'s a fucking plant. Wes, have you ever heard that E.T.'s a plant?
No, but it would make sense because, I mean, there is a lot of references to like him being a vegetarian and the plants.
He's a fucking cannibal.
Yeah, it makes sense. Plants are connected through a network. You know, their roots connect with other plants in the ground and stuff, and all them ETs talk to each other through that. And as soon as they put them in that fucking tank and all that moisture and stuff,
I'll probably just link you guys to the behind-the-scenes thing I watched, so you guys can see for yourselves that he's a freaking plant.
He's more like a ginger upturned. he's more like a upturned ginger root. You know, like he's stubby and brown and nasty looking. But
So I don't know, man.
He's in tune with
That
the
kid's
force.
brave as hell. That kid, the little kid's brave as hell, man. The freaking goblin and the freaking out in the damn shed, and he's like, you know, getting them
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah,
some Reese's
they had to get their plug for the movie.
Well, yeah, just like Pepsi and everything else now. As a matter of fact, I have seen where they're going back in old movies in like Windows and stuff, and they're making them green screened so that they can resell the advertising in DVDs and Blu-rays. So one copy of a DVD may have Bloomingdale's in that window, while another one may have Macy's.
It's all conspiracy, man.
It's all conspiracy, dude. It's like you never saw that. There was never a Pepsi on that. There was never a Pepsi on that billboard in the Fast and Furious 2 when they crashed at the beginning of it. You don't know what you're talking about, dude.
You see, it's all conspiracy, man. They Live. That wasn't a movie. That was a documentary.
Documentary, man. That happened in the 70s, brah.
And it's still happening, man. They're still trying to brainwash us. And you see this movie, E.T., they're trying to brainwash us. So when aliens come and invade, they'll just freaking wipe us all out because we'll
hook up with like some friendly young boy.
Yeah.
Fucking eat all your fucking food and drink all your beer.
Oh, hell no, not my beer.
It don't have any candy because that's fucked.
They're going to take all our women's clothes and dress up in them.
Yeah, the little transvestite aliens.
That's crazy. The little Drew Barrymore setting the house on fire. Oh, wait, that's a different movie.
Wrong one.
She hadn't learned to use cocaine and alcohol yet. You know, give her a couple of more years. She'll be there. Poor Drew Barrymore. Surprised she's even still. Like she must have made that deal like Steven Tyler. Sorry. Back to E.T. So they're somewhere in suburban California. Yeah, they're somewhere in suburban California running around with this alien thing that likes to play around with young boys. I guess E.T.'s young
Did you
too,
see
though,
who's in this stuff?
He's small.
Did you see who makes an appearance? The man himself.
Like who's? What's that?
The man himself, but in boy form. Because he's so fucking young.
Who makes the appearance, Wes?
Which one?
C. Thomas Howell.
C. Thomas.
Is that C. Thomas? Is that who that is?
On the bike.
I reckon.
He's one of the boys.
Yeah, because I kept recognizing him from Red Dawn.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't put a name to the face. Is that really C. Thomas Howell that young? Holy crap. Wolverines! All that hate's gonna burn you up, kid. Keep me warm at night. Sorry. Worst line in a movie ever. Not
Learn
really,
something new every day.
So then, they hide it from their mom for like how long? They got like an alien
until like the third of the movie or 2/3 of the movie. That's when the mom finally sees it.
Is when he's sick.
Yeah. They got a cold, so kiddies, listen to your moms when they say, "Get out of the fucking rain."
Don't play around in the gutter.
Better question is,
right. Don't go sleeping outside. Well, what did they do? E.T. had the phone home, so E.T. makes a contraption, and they take it out to the woods on Halloween night so E.T. can call home. And what do? They just like lay down on the ground and go to sleep.
Yeah, but don't forget, when they were getting the supplies, Elliott cut his finger, and you had to get that good poster image. Ouch.
Ouch. Now, I just caught for the very first time in the million times I've watched this movie where E.T. points at his, when Elliott tells him, "We got to go home, I'll take care of you," he points to his own heart and goes, "Ouch."
Yeah.
Oh, and I never really caught that he was until like he told him, he's like, "I got to go home, bro. Like I'm waiting on my ride. I called my Uber.
Yeah.
And I can't go back to the house. I told Uber I'd be on this corner, and they've already charged me. So I kind of got to wait on this corner for my Uber to show up." The Uber didn't come.
Yeah.
He said, Uber never came.
Uber never came. Put that cookie down.
Which, speaking of when
So-
the scene where he points to his heart and all that, one little fun bit of trivia I learned when I was watching the behind the scenes, E.T. was actually accomplished through a combination of camera tricks and suits, because apparently they had both an animatronic for that scene, the final scene, where he has his head craned up. That's the puppet. And when you see the hands in the frame moving around, that's actually someone below the camera, a mime that they had hired, working the hands, because every time they used a mechanical hand, it would just be like too jerky. It'd be like every ride at Disney.
Now, I did notice that like there's one scene in the when E.T. is in the closet where his neck goes and it gets real tall. You can tell that that's a hydraulic ram. I mean, it's just like the most now, because we've seen them so many times on haunted house attractions and that kind of stuff that, you know, you can see that that's a pneumatic ram making his neck just stretch out, you know, get that goofy look on his face. But there were several puppets versus animatronics versus, like you said, camera tricks that went into it.
And people in suits, because they had to get little people
going down the stairs.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, did they hire a bunch of kids to like walk up and down the stairs in ET feet or what?
Nope, just little people.
Little people. We represent the Little People Guild, the ET People Little Guild, the ET People Little Guild. And Wes wants to smack little people with Lucille.
Yes, I do.
I'll pay to see that.
Like little fucking cantaloupes.
You've heard of dwarf tossing, right? That's right. Lucille's gonna open them up like cantaloupes, like little tiny cantaloupes.
Play baseball with little people. Rev, you're the one who's gonna throw them at Wes.
Now they didn't really, that I've seen, go into the creation of the spaceship that was there, but that thing was rad. I mean, it was unlike any shape that we talked that you know, it wasn't a saucer, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't, you know, Close Encounters UFOs. It was like a UFO of its own that we hadn't seen on film before. And it was intense. I mean, it was like, I don't want to run into that. I do want to run into that. Because I'm getting on board. They give me the opportunity to get on board and leave this crap hole
I don't know
world.
why. Every time I remember it, I think of it as a giant glowing acorn.
Yeah, like a Fabergé egg with lights.
If you want to get very technical and complicated about it.
Technical and fancy. I mean, what do you do if you come home and find your kids have an alien in the house? Damn it, Bobby. I told you not to bring rats and stuff in the house. Now you're bringing aliens. Do you know what that thing's got on it?
We're
I'm trying to
Who's going to
comprehend.
clean up after it? What to eat? Do you even know what to feed that thing?
I'd probably be like that for a moment. The first time walking in, I'd probably just open the door, look at the alien dead in the eye, just close the door.
And what?
I'm done.
What if he doesn't want to leave?
Comprehend the next
Like, make
seconds,
me.
and I'm just like, what the heck?
Just make me leave, biatch. I like your house. I think I'm gonna stay here. He's Roger. Roger. Oh my God.
Oh,
E.T. is
God
Roger.
damn it. Not Roger.
This
is where it all began.
Roger. Alien in
Can
the
you
attic.
imagine
For
a
all
live
you
action?
guys who love American Dad, thank
A live
E.T.
action American Dad. Oh my God, dude. Things we think up here on Watch. Dude, we should totally like record this stuff. We probably sound like geniuses. That way we can play it back later and listen to how smart we sound.
Joke's on you, dude. We're live.
We're live on the air with our 7 fans. That's right. All 7 of them out there hanging out on What You Watching land. I don't know what E.T. was. They're asking, was E.T. a gray? Well, not if he was a plant. E.T. was an E.T. I don't really know.
E.T.
Yeah, and he wasn't really gray. He was brown. He was that turd color.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what color should we make E.T.? I don't know. Make him look like a turd.
Also, speaking of the technicals of alien stuff, another bit of fun fact: originally, E.T. was going to be a horror movie.
E.T. was supposed to be a horror movie.
Yeah, it was going to
That's
be
pretty
Night
sick.
Skies, and it was going to have Rick Baker making the aliens, and it was going to have the subplot about a kid befriending one of the aliens. And the story I heard was apparently, who was it that Spielberg was getting with, that actress? But apparently she read the script and she was like, oh, the heart of the story is actually with the boy and the alien. And Spielberg was like, okay, we're doing that then.
Let's do that. Hey, Roger, scratch the alien battle. Yeah, scratch that. We're not doing that. We're doing the little boy loves the alien scenes. Yeah, all those scenes. Those are the ones we're looking for.
Oh, hey, Rick, I know you did all this work on all these alien designs. We're sort of scratching that. What?
Yeah, can you make us, something that looks like a turd with a big head? Big floppy
screw you, I'm out.
Stuff that really doesn't look like an alien at all. Can you work with us here?
No. And then Rick Baker and Spielberg parted ways.
Chicks ruin everything.
That's the moral of the story. Sorry, the couple of females watching this.
I got to be honest, in the movie world, and I pay attention to this stuff, I'm probably one of the only people that actually read the credits for what they are. It seems like every casting CSA person is a lady, is a woman, is a female. I mean, by far dominant in the field of casting agents. The casting agent on the set of most of these big hit movies is always some lady. Linda Manamana, Sharon Fajada. I mean,
well, of course. Have you ever heard a guy saying, "You're going places, darling. You're going places.
You're going places."
Now you guys
have
heard a guy say it. But
show me your boobs. I need to see them. Can you get your nipples hard? Oh, they're innies. Oh no, honey. Sorry, we can't do innies. Next.
And you see, that is why we can't have guy casting agents.
That's right. Any last fun facts you want to get in here on ETs before we wrap this up there, Mr. Cole?
Actually, that is I pretty much dropped all the knowledge I've gathered through my arduous
There he is. He dropped the last deuce right in
the last deuce of incredible, valuable knowledge about ET. If there's any,
and sadly tonight, folks, we're going to wrap this episode up with Mr. Wesley telling us that he's going to take a little bit of a step back from joining us weekly here on Watchin'. He's on a hiatus. He's busy at work. This is his huge busy season, and we didn't want to let Watchin' die, so Cole came aboard here, and Wesley's he'll be back. He's just going to take a short hiatus and catch his breath and not feel so pressured.
He'll be back, and then
God knows he's got enough pressure from other places.
Yes, he'll be back,
as always,
at the bottom of the lake
your
somewhere.
seat is always open. You're always welcome to come back for any shows we're doing, and we'll expect you to come back to the Walking Dead come October. So
I'm sure Lucille will be happy to do that.
And with that, everybody, we're going to say thanks for watching tonight's edition of What You Watching. Join us next week for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Because I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
All the spoilers. So, be prepared for that. We're going to do a hangout afterwards the show here. Y'all. No, don't do that, man. Don't be a dick. That was so dick.
Damn, did I call it? Damn, I called
it. That's just, lots of blue guys die, actually.
Yeah.
lots of blue guys die. So that's how it goes. Anyhow, I'll post the post hangout link here in a minute. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Lucille made me do it, everybody.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Mean it.